I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special day. Andy Murray is in a final once again on the grass, the first in 6 years, and he will be playing Matteo Berrettini, the former Wimbledon finalist of last year and the Queen's champion last year as well, in this final in Stuttgart. I'm very excited to bring this coverage to you. It's my first final ever on Game to Love, so I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward to it. Showing Berrettini's stats there. Twice 6, turned pro in 2015. He's almost 2 meters tall. He's got the monster forehand, the monster serve, unplayable on the grass. And Andy Murray has his work cut out for him, definitely. Andy Murray has won Wimbledon twice in 2013 and in 2016 against Djokovic and then against Raonic. And he'll be looking forward to this match here. He loves the opportunity to fight for a title, and this would be his this is his 70th final, and this would be his 47th title, I'm pretty sure, if he won. Let's check the stats. Andy Murray, such an incredible career in the era we're in. The fact that he's got as many titles and many finals and Grand Slam wins as he's got it's incredible. Let's see. Yeah, let's see the Wimbledon 2013, 2016, and just came from Megastream. You got competition. Well, I mean, personally, I find Matteo Berrettini versus Andy Murray to be a more compelling match. It's whether I can live up to the live up to the match with my commentary, you know. When does it start? They are just warming up right now, practicing some serves. Let's see. So, 2016 was the last time he made a grass court final, and let's see. I think this would be his 47th title if he wins today. 70 finals, 46 titles, 23 runners-up, 1 pending. This is the pending match. Can he beat Matteo Berrettini in the final of Stuttgart on the grass? It's his favorite surface, his most successful surface in terms of Grand Slam wins. He's had more finals in the Australian Open, obviously. But, yeah, this is going to be very interesting to watch. I'm really looking forward to it. The head-to-head is tied at 1-0. Andy Murray won in 2019. So the 2019 was the year Matteo Berrettini broke through. Beijing was after US Open. He made the semi-final of the US Open in 2019, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was an impressive win then, probably. Especially seeing as Matteo Berrettini just broke through and Andy Murray was like, he's injured. He's just getting back from injury, back from surgery back then as well. Obviously, you see Matteo Berrettini won the round of 16 in Queens last year. Andy Murray just coming back off injury there as well. And Berrettini got it done 6-3, 6-3. And it was a demolition job then, but it's a different Andy Murray. I was a wounded Andy Murray. He couldn't move very well. And the result made a lot of sense, seeing as Berrettini won the title very convincingly. And he went into Wimbledon being very widely touted as going very far. And he did go very far, making the final against Djokovic, taking the first set against Djokovic. But Djokovic got it done in 4 there. Berrettini has the game for grass. The backhand slice is very very good on the surface as there's a low bounce, which is different than any other surface because his backhand gets targeted on other surfaces way more than on grass, which he can slice very well as the match is just starting right now. Andy Murray to serve first as let's have some predictions in the chat. What do you think is going to happen in this match? The most important match of the year for Andy Murray so far, seeing as what he's done in this tournament, the grounds he's broken, beating Tsitsipas, the world number 4, beating Kyrgios, one of the best players on grass in the world, and this is a big match for Andy Murray. A big one is for Berrettini, let's not forget as well. Berrettini coming back off the wrist injury, which I think he struggled with since Australia. Not since Australia, since the Golden Swing. It's after that. So this is going to be good. Looking forward to this. A match that means so much to both players. It's not just an ATP 250 final. This is to set the stage for the grass court season. And Andy Murray is gonna looking to get his first title since 2019 Antwerp, which was a big title then as well, coming off injuries. So Cicero saying Berrettini, great Italy is with you. Sean saying is Berrettini the new Del Potro? Obviously talking about his huge forehand and his struggles of injury. I think, I think Del Potro it's yet to be seen what Berrettini can do. But Del Potro had a way better backhand, I think. And was in... How many slam finals was Del Potro in? Was he in like 3? 2009 US Open, 20... Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Berrettini has in store for his career. Obviously, Del Potro is a big name to live up to, but it might be a more open era, this one, with less players going to just win everything. So we have some predictions here. Murray in 3. Berrettini might be a bit rusty. Well, Berrettini, I think he's played out of his rust this week. He played 3 sets against was it? Let's see, Berrettini's week. 3 sets against Albo, 3 sets against Sonigo, and then straight sets against Otta, which was a much more impressive match there. Straight sets, 2 tie breaks against Otta, who's been free serving all throughout the tournament. So yeah, Berrettini's playing himself into form, and I think it's going to be really tough for Andy to win. But I'm going to believe in Andy, as I always try to do. Andy, of course, being my favorite player of all time to watch. And Andy hits the backhand pass, and he gets the first hold on the boards in this match, in this set. Andy Murray, backhand down the line. Great hold for Andy Murray to start this match. And as he's going to be looking to do a lot of those kind of patterns, the ones where he has the chance at the backhand passing shot. Obviously, Andy Murray, so secure on that backhand. One of the best backhands I've ever seen. And I'm sure you guys would agree that his backhand is a special, special shot. To T-Lots saying, if Murray wins today, he'll be seeded in Wimbledon. Yeah, that's an interesting topic as well, because There's going to be quite a few players missing from Wimbledon, whether it's injury, or obviously the Russian-Belarusian ban. But I think if he wins this tournament, he goes number 35 in the world or something like that. And that will probably be enough to get him seeded. Obviously, 32 seeds at Wimbledon. And with the withdrawals, it'll probably be enough. And that's huge for Andy. That he's not going to play. He's not going to have to get a wild card. He's not going to play someone. If he was unseeded, then he could play someone like Djokovic first round, which is just a nightmare. Doesn't give him a chance to get far in the tournament because if he wins, like somehow in a miracle, then he'll be just destroyed. And if he loses, which is most likely, then being seeded is the most important thing for Andy, and he has a couple important weeks to get seeded. Today and next week at Queen's. I've got a topic for you guys. What happens if do you think if Andy Murray wins today that he'll play Queen's? Or do you think he's gonna pull out and just that's gonna be the warm-up event? This will be the warm-up event for Wimbledon because I think it could be dangerous playing back-to-back tournaments. But obviously he has a deep connection to Queens, so not sure. What do you guys think? Liam in the chat saying "Sue, Sue." So if the voice crack there, Andy Murray. Hopefully he's going to be saying "Sue" at the end of this. Should Queens to do some push-ups? Maybe. Claire saying before, are you going to be commenting in Wimbledon? I'm overseas and can't get BBC. I'm personally, well, we'll have to see. This will be my last stream for a couple weeks, guys, because I'm going to go back to Scotland to visit some friends and family. So I might be back in order to cover some Wimbledon matches. Well, it's yet to be seen. So hopefully I will be back. If not, JG and Ben, Faizan, Megan, Liam, Haman, everyone will definitely be covering Wimbledon because there's a huge team and it's a great team, and they'll be looking forward to that for sure. 30-all, and he's knocking the door a little bit. At first serves into the net. Berrettini's second serve. Looks like Tim van Rijthoven has won the first set. What? So what on earth has happened? Tim van Rijthoven has won the first set against Medvedev. This is a story building right now. It was already an amazing story when he got to the semis, when he beat Fritz even. But now he's just set up against Daniil Medvedev in the final. Oh my gosh. I'm sure Megan is happy with covering that stream because what on earth is going on there? Tim van Rijthoven playing some inspired tennis. David's replacing Boris Becker as a guy covering Wimbledon and not as a guy in massive debt. Hopefully we've got that understood. 1-0 Berrettini holding from 30-all. Good hold from Berrettini. As I'm looking to get the buttons in order. Murray versus Berrettini. Big match here. 1-0. Andy hits his second serve. Let's see if it's in. If he can get to a good start to this third game. The backhand of Andy to the backhand of Berrettini. Oh, Berrettini with the drop shot. And Andy didn't see it coming because Berrettini always plays that slice. That's brilliant from the Italian. Oh my gosh. Delightful shot making from the Italian there. I mean, that's what's good about having that backhand slice, is that when you take your hand off the racket, the opponent doesn't assume it's going to be a drop shot like normal players that don't play it as much. But wow, what a drop shot from Berrettini there before, and well deserving of the button. Lexi saying, hello, David. Oh, just dropping by to hit like and check on David. I'll try to come back later. Okay, going for Andy in 3. I'd love an Andy in 3. And that's going to be my prediction as well, because I think either it's, I think Berrettini is obviously the favorite, but Andy Murray is a special player on grass. I think that's a double fault there. Is that a double fault? No, it's not. Okay, he's on the same side. 15-0. I think you go into the Discord and then ask people for help, because I really don't know anymore either. So yeah, go into the Discord and the Game to Love Discord in the description and ask there. That's a double fault from Andy. 15-30 now. Andy in a bit of trouble. Go on, Andy, saying Alex. Go on, Andy. Go on, Andy, indeed. 15-30, Andy serves. It's a big moment in the early parts of the set. Andy needs to hold serve. 15-30 down. Obviously, Matteo held from 30-0 in the last game. Backhand slice of Berrettini into the forehand of Andy. Backhand of Berrettini into the forehand of Andy. He's getting pushed back, Andy. Side to side. Backhand slice of Andy into the forehand of Berrettini, and he pummels it down the line. Berrettini 15-40 in this third game, and he's looking to be his old self from last year on the grass, looking very, very good. Ran around that backhand, pummeled the forehand down the line, 15-40. 2 break points for the Italian. Very, very impressive early parts of this match by Matteo Berrettini. Not looking rusty whatsoever. And he's serving at 15-40 down. First serve into the net. Tense times in the early parts for Andy Murray. 15-40 down. Can he get a second serve over the net? Get into a rally here. Good return from Matteo Berrettini. And he does win the points. Early break for Matteo Berrettini. He does get the first break. And it's 2-1. Berrettini will serve. Very impressive from the Italian. We got some support in the chat. Come on, Berrettini, says Brandon. Yeah, he's had a very good start to this match. And he does get the first break, 2-1. After holding from 30-0, he bounces back and he breaks to 15 on Andy's serve. Very impressive from the Italian. Very impressive indeed. As I'm going to look at the scores for Medvedev. Let's see what's going on there. Medvedev in trouble on serve in the second game of the second set. 30-0. Ooh. Van Rijthoven did win the first set 6-4 against the top seed, And he will be the number 1 player tomorrow, Medvedev. This is very impressive from Tim van Rijthoven. And does he have a break point here? I'm not sure. Regardless of the result from now on, Tim van Rijthoven can hold his head up high. One incredible week for the Dutch player. And he's going to be a threat at Wimbledon. He's going to be a dark horse at Wimbledon. And if he doesn't get in automatically, he will get a wild card probably. I mean, hopefully with taking a set off Medvedev in the final, at the very least on grass, will get him a wild card, deserving of a wild card in ATP 250. Getting it's his first match. Oh, it's good from Andy. Good hands at the net, and he puts that volley down the line. Right. No need to be rude, Juice. There's other matches going on too. We're gonna look at those too during the break. Poor Boris. Hope they let him watch Wimbledon. Well, is he on bail right now? I'm not sure. I'm sure he'll not be in too harsh a prison because it's taxes and stuff, and it's debt. But that is into the net. It's a double fault from Berrettini. Love 30. And he's looking to get the break back, the immediate break back. Andy, looking forward to this. Tim van Rijthoven has broken Medvedev again. Wow. What a start from the Dutchman in this final. As Berrettini does hit that first serve long. Second serve coming up at love 30. Does the immediate break back beckon? Good return from Andy. Can he deal with the backhand slice? Volley the net is good from Berrettini. And he didn't give Andy too much of an option there. The backhand slice approach shot is too low, and Andy could only kind of, hit it up, sit it up for Berrettini's volley. Very good approach shot from Berrettini. Andy's angry, but Berrettini did well there. 15-30, Berrettini serving. First serve into the net. He's in prison. Ooh. Boris Becker. I mean, he's not had the best financial career. Oh, it's wild from Berrettini. He can't handle the return from Andy Murray, and it's break point. It's break point for the break back. Andy Murray looking to get the immediate break back on Berrettini's serve. Great return from Andy from the backhand wing. Berrettini was rushed, and he looked panicked there as he hit that forehand well long. 2 break points for Andy Murray. That's an ace from Berrettini. 1 or 2 break points have gone there, vanished, obliterated by the Berrettini serve out wide, which all throughout last year was so brutal on the grass courts. 30-40, another break point to contend with though. And it's so good again from Berrettini. And it's in again. So many good serves from Berrettini early here. 2 good serves to save 2 break points. I did say Andy's hips don't lie recently. Welcome to the chat, Sam. 2 break points saved by Berrettini. And 2 very good serves on those break points. Deuce here. And he does get the return in deep. We're in a rally here. And Berrettini slices the forehand into the net. Another break point for Andy Murray. Very impressive return from Andy. Getting that return deep. And Berrettini does make the error. Forehand slice into the net. Medvedev 3-love down in the second set. As Berrettini obliterates another break point with an ace. Ace down the tee this time. 223 kilometers per hour. The break point has vanished just like that. Wow, deported to Germany. That is something. Deuce again. And pretty sure that was a let. It was. First serve at deuce. Berrettini's been so clutch in this game, serving at break point down. Tim van Rijthoven has 2 break points for a double break. Oh my gosh. And that's in the tram lines from Berrettini. Another break point for Andy. What is going on? It's like Berrettini, like, at the deuce side, plays not great, and he always makes the error. And then at the advantage side, he just obliterates the break point with an amazing serve. Let's see if he can do it again. Advantage Andy. It's so good again from Berrettini. Another amazing serve at break point down. And Van Rijthoven does get the double break. 4-love up. Van Rijthoven in this second set against the world number 1 to be on Monday. What is going on in that match? Incredible from Van Rijthoven. He's a double break up as Berrettini serves at deuce. Can Andy get another break point? And that's returns deep again. Oh, the drop shot from Berrettini. And not sure what happened there, but Berrettini does win the point. He wins the deuce point for the first time. And Andy is advantage down. Yeah, it did bounce twice before Andy got there. Great drop shot from Berrettini off the court wide. And he gets the advantage. Berrettini, game point. Can Andy stay in this? No, he can't. Berrettini with an incredible hold. He saved 4 break points in that game. Berrettini, very impressive on serve there. And he gets the consolidation. Is that another incredible drop shot from Berrettini? I think it is. Berrettini's playing him in some inspired tennis right now. And he's going to have a lot of confidence after holding those 4 break points. And another drop shot from Berrettini. And he's nowhere near it. Love 15 Berrettini here. Medvedev's having a tennis lesson at Stuttgart. You mean at in the Netherlands? But Berrettini is playing some incredible tennis right now. The backhand slice is producing the forehand winner there. He gets the short ball from Andy and he pummels the forehand. Love 30. Looking for that double break. Michael asking, does anyone know who Norman Stanley Fletcher is? No. Norman Stanley Fletcher. Main character in the sitcom Porridge. I've never watched that. Berrettini, go, says Moody Ross. Yeah, he's having a great match so far. That's for sure. And he has 3 break points. The Italian, 3 break points for a double break against Andy Murray. As Tim van Rijthoven goes 5-love up as well. Andy Murray has a lot of work to do in this game. 3 break points to save if he wants to stay only one break down. That's an ace to save one of them, though. A little bit positive there. 15-40. 2 more break points to save for Andy. This is where he got broken in his last service game, 15-40. So he's hoping to get an improvement on that and get to 30-40 at the very least. And that's another ace from Andy. 2 aces in a row, 30-40 now. Another break point to contend with. Yeah, it was just on the line. Just on the sideline of the line. 30-40 down the tee. Another ace. He's going to serve again at 30-40. Can he save a third break point? And he gets the short ball, but Berrettini does make the error there in the backhand. He goes into the open court, hits the net, and 3 break points saved by Andy. Can he hold serve now? That'd be a big, big hold for Andy Murray. 2 aces, and that point was the biggest chance for Matteo to get the break, but he couldn't quite get it. Andy Murray serving here at deuce, and it's an amazing serve. Berrettini on the stretch can only hit into the net. And it is advantage Andy Murray. Imagine if Andy Murray holds here. Be so important for this match, and so important for Andy Murray to stay in this match. Only 1 break. Advantage here. Game point for Andy Murray. He hits the first serve into the net. Second serve here, advantage Andy. Love 40 down in this game. Can he get out of it? The slice from Berrettini into the forehand from Andy, and he hits it into the net. Deuce again. Come on, Andy. I want to hear that Murray jingle again. It's world class. Andy Murray. As Medvedev looks to get a game to love to keep this not at a bagel. That's the current state he's at. Serving a love 5 in the second. Andy serving a deuce. And it is a great serve from Andy. Advantage Andy. Another unreturnable. Berrettini can only let it hit his racket and go out into the stands. Another game point for Andy Murray to get out of this game. He was love 40 down. Can he pull it off and get out of this game? Can he pull off the hold? And he gets the short ball. He goes for the drop shot. Berrettini's there. And it's not good enough. Andy Murray shouldn't have played the drop shot there. It was the wrong shot selection. It is deuce. Ooh. Andy should have just slammed that backhand down the line, but he hesitated and he hit the drop shot. It was too predictable. Berrettini got there with time to spare. Deuce again. Ooh, Tim van Rijthoven from 40 love has got to deuce. Could get the bagel. As Andy Murray hits the first serve into the net. Second serve at deuce. That's a great second serve. Hard and powerful. Out wide, and it can only be put into the net by Berrettini. Advantage Andy once again. A third game point to get out of this game. He needs to take this one, I feel. He's going to need a good serve at the advantage end, advantage side of the court. Can he pull it off? Can he pull off the hold? Andy Murray serving at advantage, 1-3. Good serve. Berrettini forehand into the forehand of Andy. Berrettini into the tram lines, and Andy does hold serve from love 40 down. And he held his serve at the third time of asking. That's very impressive by the Scotsman. Andy Murray. And as the Scotsman is fighting for his life in this match, Medvedev is fighting for his life against Van Rijthoven. It is 5-love Van Rijthoven in the second set at deuce. And Medvedev's had 4 game points. He's not been able to put away in this game. Van Rijthoven's really, really looking for that bagel, and he's going to want to get it because it's going to be a lot of pressure if he has to serve out at 1-5. Let's hear the jingle. Let's go, Andy. Yeah, it's a great hold from Andy there. Medvedev has a 5th chance to get out of this game. Needs to hold his blushes here. Can't believe how this match is going. I mean, has anyone been watching a little bit of that? Sean saying Van Rijthoven on a rampage. Yeah, what is going on? Medvedev has another advantage to get out of this game. Let's see if he can take it. As Andy is checking out his fitness bar. Medvedev does hold serve, and he does force Van Rijthoven to serve it out at 5-1. I mean, what a ridiculous match. Who would have seen that coming? I mean, Van Rijthoven plays with no fear in front of this Dutch crowd, and he plays beautiful tennis with a one-handed backhand. And he's 1 game away from his first title in the tournament, which he got his first ATP win. I mean, that's ridiculous. Who gets their first title in the same tournament as they get their first ATP win? In a tournament, this is not a weak ATP 50, ATP 250. This is like, it had Medvedev, had Felix, it had Fritz, it had all these players, had Manarino, the defending champion. Like, these are good players in this tournament. And Van Rijthoven is a game away from taking the title. What a week this would be. Berrettini hits the second serve, serving at 3-2. And good return from Andy deep. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand slice from Berrettini into the backhand of Andy. Backhand slice of Berrettini again. Andy Murray gets up to it. Andy Murray finished off with the net. So good. Wait. Did he not win the point there? Let's see what happened again. Berrettini, good slice. Oh, just wide in the volley from Andy Murray. I thought he got there. I thought he got a good connection with it. But Berrettini did well there. Van Rijthoven 30-love up. 2 points away from his maiden title. Incredible stuff there. That's an ace from Berrettini. 30-love as he looks to get to 4-2 in this first set. And Van Rijthoven has 3 championship points in Hertogenbosch in the Netherlands. 3 match points for Van Rijthoven. Berrettini is the first serve into the net. Incredible stuff for the Dutchman in this tournament. I mean, who would have seen that coming? And it's into the... It's not even in the court from Andy Murray. 40-love. Berrettini's getting a gifted game. Yeah, it's wide from Andy. Van Rijthoven still 3 championship points. This would be an incredible win for Van Rijthoven. Oh, messed it all up. But Van Rijthoven wins the title against Daniel Medvedev in Hertogenbosch. What is going on? I cannot believe it. He's done it. The Dutch wildcard has beaten the world number 2, the world number 1 on Monday in the final of Hertogenbosch on the grass. Incredible win for Van Rijthoven. And just want to congratulate his family. And wow, as Berrettini gets the hold there as well, 4-2. But can we take a moment to respect Van Rijthoven? What an incredible week he's had here. Beating Fritz, Felix, and Daniel Medvedev in the final. Incredible. And the way he beat him, 6-4, 6-1. Who does that? Wow. Murray serves at 2-4. It's that. First serve into the net. He's not happy with that. Vij saying, win or lose, Murray will be a dark horse with an upside for Wimbledon. Back to winning, back with Ivan Lendl, and back on grass. I'm a massive Nadal fan, but we'll be rooting for Murray for Wimbledon. I'll always be rooting for Murray at Wimbledon, and I really hope he can keep this up in Queens and see what we can do there as well. As Murray does well on the rally. He's pushed deep, but he wins the rally, 15-love. Needs to hold this game to stay in contention for the set. Important game. Very good forehand deep there from Andy. Just on the sideline. Yeah. It's all about the draw and all about if he's seeded and yeah. Murray serving at 15-love. What an incredible match. Van Rijthoven. Can I have some opinions on that match? Because that's just stupid. Incredible. How did he do it? How has he won this tournament? I mean, I predicted Fritz to beat him in the first round. I'm sure a lot of people did. But wow, what an effort. And he's won the title. Claire saying me, I'll go down to the draw for Murray. Yeah, that's the big thing. If he gets seeded though, that's the shining light in this story. If he gets seeded, then he'll have an easier draw. In theory. Shows Murray's serious still about getting his game getting Lendl back. He's not cheap, I'm sure. And all Murray's winnings this year are going to Ukraine. Yeah. Andy Murray obviously having his most successful part of his career with Ivan Lendl. Ivan Lendl, an established winner in the 80s, winning 8 Grand Slams, being in 19 Grand Slam finals. And I think, does Andy Murray get the game to love there? He does get the game to love. Very impressive game Andy held there. And I'm going to give him a button for that. A game to love for Andy Murray. Well done there, staying in the set. Very impressive hold from Andy. Berrettini will serve at 4-3. Game to love by Andy Murray to stay in contention for this set. Stay only a game away. I mean, this is going to be interesting. Got my US Open tickets for Nadal coming to New York to compete for the Grand Slam. For Nadal to go to the Grand Slam. Well, it's going to be really hard at Wimbledon. He's obviously a Wimbledon 2-time champion, but it's a long time ago that he was in a final at Wimbledon. And he did obviously get 2018 in the semi-final against Djokovic. He played very well. I think 2019 he went in semis against Federer, and he lost handily. He does have a great game on all surfaces, obviously, and as the surfaces have homogenized, people are going to be great on all surfaces, regardless if they're great players. Nadal, I have no doubt he can go far at Wimbledon if he everything's sorted out with his treatments and everything. So yeah, the most unlikely Grand Slam imaginable, but Nadal is uniquely determined. Yeah, he is. Nadal, I mean, what can you say? Dream saying hello, hello. Hello, Dream. Welcome to this stream. I don't know if you were in the Medvedev stream before, but Medvedev lost to the Dutch wildcard as Andy hits the lob, but it's long. 15-love Berrettini. Lost to the Van Halen man. Yeah, Van Halen man, sorry. Van Halen man. What am I doing? Van Rijthoven. Incredible. And that's probably what we all want to see is Nadal at the US Open competing well, fit, and we're hoping to see more stunning matches, some more Grand Slam thrillers. I'm hoping that, because he did say recently that he doesn't want to play any tournament if he has to get his foot injections like before. So we're hoping that everything goes well with the treatment and he can play the tennis, he can play the Grand Slams that he wants to play. Sporty asking, should Andy tank Queens? He went deep last week in Surbiton, deep this week. 3 consecutive deep weeks could ruin him for Wimbledon. Well, that's the thing. I was thinking about this, but I do think that Andy in his head will want to play as much tennis as possible in that kind of fashion in order to kind of get his body ready for who knows if he could have a run at Wimbledon. He doesn't want to be unfit if he gets into the second week, you know? So I'm not sure. I think he'll still want to play Queens, and he's not going to tank. If he was, he would withdraw from Queens, and I'm not sure if he's going to do that, to be honest. Berrettini serving well. 40-15, and he's not getting any returns over right now. Berrettini 2 game points for the 5-3 lead. Very impressive from Berrettini in this first set. He's a different animal on grass than Tsitsipas, that's for sure. Tsitsipas might be the higher ranked player, but on grass, there's Berrettini would smoke Tsitsipas as well. And that's an amazing drop shot from Berrettini, and he goes 5-3 up. So impressive from Matteo Berrettini. He gets the hold of serve. Michael saying about Djokovic, he'll be world number 3. Yeah, it's a lot of ranking changes due to... What do you guys think about this? Obviously, it's a controversial decision to ban the Russian and Belarusian players. We all know this. But surely the least they could do is freeze the ranking points from last year, Wimbledon. Like, everyone gets the same points in the tournament. And I don't think it's fair that they get to drop the points. They get punished for playing well last year. Like, that's not fair. I feel like Shapo, Hurkacz, Berrettini, Djokovic, Fucsovics, all these players that went deep, Khachanov at Wimbledon, should get to keep their ranking points from last year. And I think that was the only fair thing to do. And it's a shocking decision, I think. It's another amazing... Oh, does Andy get there? He does get there. I was about to say, it's just slipping out of my lips there. Berrettini, an amazing drop shot once again. But Andy gets there, as he does. And what an amazing point for Andy to win. The drop shot from Berrettini. Murray on the run, hits the passing shot. Incredible from Andy. 30 love up now, looking to get to 4-5. Murray will have 8 days off after the Queen's final if he makes it that far. I don't think he'll be tired. He has played very few 3-setters. Good point there. As Andy hits another ace out wide. 40 love. And he's putting up a really big fight at the end of this first set. He's not going away. And he's holding his serve very, very well. So we'll see if he holds serve here to love. If he can put some pressure on the Berrettini serve. I'm pretty sure it's an ace there again. Andy, man, hitting so many aces. And what a hold from Andy Murray. The If the points are frozen, it'll be unfair for the one winning this Wimbledon. It won't be unfair for Shapo, etc. if they will win this Wimbledon. Well, the points, there's no points for this Wimbledon, but I mean, I don't understand where you're coming from here. It's, I guess it's unfair for the one winning this Wimbledon, but that's how it's supposed to be because the ATP doesn't agree with Wimbledon's decision. So, yeah, get that Union Jack off the screen. If it was me making the button, it would be a Scottish flag. So I'm gonna say that. Yeah, come on, Andy. So the points are frozen. The points, sorry, the points are removed from this Wimbledon, but the points should be just held from last year's Wimbledon. I mean, that's my belief anyway. It makes the most sense. Point situation in Wimbledon is unfair, but invading Ukraine is far from fair. Blame Putin. But I don't think tennis is relevant to the Ukraine situation. It's not. People are helping Ukraine. They have charity set up. Andy Murray's donating all his winnings to Ukraine. Everyone's in support of Ukraine. The Russian players hate the war as well, just as much as anyone else. And I don't think it doesn't make any sense to me why they've done it because it's not relevant, in my opinion. 5-4. Berrettini looking to serve out this first set. 300 people on the live. Thank you for watching this and staying in the stream. Hoping to get 100 likes on the stream. I don't know if we've got that yet. But everyone, let's support the stream. Let's hit that like button. Berrettini, it's a good second serve. And Andy Murray's the return to the net. And you're saying about the ATP rankings before. Let's see. Yeah, Djokovic would be world number 3. Kasper, world number 5. Tsitsipas, world number 6. Zverev will be his career high, number 2. And yeah, it's very interesting. Berrettini serves at 15 love. And that's another missed return from Andy. He's going to need to get some more returns in, Andy. It's not quite good enough, is it? Yeah, they're showing the replay, but it's so obviously out. 30 love, sorry. Berrettini. Love. It's better return from Andy, but he leaves it short again. Berrettini, great volley at the net. Murray couldn't do enough with the shot to keep it low, and Berrettini finished off with a volley. 3 set points for the Italian. Murray got the return in there, but it was short, and Berrettini controlled the point completely. 40 love, 3 set points for the Italian. And that's just wide there on the first serve. Just wide. Second serve, Murray gets the return in. And I think it's a bit wild there on the backhand from Matteo Berrettini. 40-15. 2 more set points, though. Yeah, into the net from Berrettini. Tried to take it early up the line. Changing direction, but over the high part of the net, it's always going to be difficult. 40-15. 2 more set points for the Italian. It's a good serve. Murray lob. He's still on the point. And I think he does. Yeah, Berrettini with the forehand winner. 6-4 Berrettini. Very, very impressive first set from Berrettini. And he does get that first set. 6-4. Murray held serve quite well in the end there, but Berrettini, very, very impressive. And he's playing like a Wimbledon finalist, that's for sure. Gary saying, "Hi everyone." Hello, Gary. Welcome to the stream. The ATP WTA punishing all players after Wimbledon decided to punish the Russian Belarusian players is just doubling down on stupidity, in my opinion. Well, they're kind of sending a message to Wimbledon, but I agree with you because the course of action is just dumb. Like, removing the points is fine because Wimbledon went against the governing bodies of tennis. They went against their decisions, and they made their own decision, which was rogue from Wimbledon. But they should not have removed all points from last year and made everyone drop their points. Like, they're punishing every player who's had success last year for no reason. And yeah, I agree with you in that respect. Yeah, Gary. Ironically, even if there's no ban because of Zverev injury and Nole losing 3,000 points, Matteo will be number one after Wimbledon, even if he loses round one. That will be the only other possibility to be number one if he wins. Yeah, I mean it's a mess, isn't it? And it's all down to Wimbledon's crazy decision in the first place. I mean, I know that they got pressured by the UK government, but pretty dodgy decision by everyone involved, and the rankings are paying the price for it, and there's going to be it's going to be crazy few months for ranking points. Hopefully, all order will be restored soon, because Zverev should not be world number 2, and Djokovic losing 2,000 points. Even if he wins Wimbledon, he will lose 2,000 points. He's mental, isn't it? It's into the net from Berrettini. 15 love. Points freeze be a quick fix. It does send a message to the Wimbledon UK government that what they did was okay. I don't think it does. I think them taking away the points sends the message. The points freeze just protects the players, which is what they're trying to do. Is they're trying to, well, that's what they said in their statement, that they're trying to protect the players. So, yeah. Second serve from Andy into the backhand of Berrettini. It's wild from Andy. 15-0. Also, guys, I did forget to play the sponsor by AP Tennis. I guess I'll do that at One Love, whoever that one goes to. That's a wild backhand from Murray, though, as Berrettini gives it a fist pump. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second set. Will Andy bounce back? That's the question on everyone's lips. Does he have it in him to bounce back? It's into the net from Berrettini. It's not a great shot to miss. He's not happy with himself. It was a bit low, but 30-15 Andy Murray. It's an error from Claire. I get what you're trying to say, but that's not relevant to tennis, though. Like, no one in tennis is affected. These are the Russian players aren't trying to hurt Ukrainian players or supporting Putin in the war. The Russian players are all against the war, and they want the Ukrainian people to be fed and have their houses warm, etc. Another error from Andy, though. 30-0. Yeah, didn't get a chance to say this before, David. Thanks for the streams this weekend. You're welcome, Gary. It's been a pleasure. And this might be my last stream for a couple of weeks because I'm going to Scotland. But I'm looking forward to covering this match. Hopefully it gets better for Andy Murray. But it's been a great honor covering these. I covered like 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many streams I covered this week, but it's been good. I've loved it. A lot of Andy Murray matches and a lot of Kyrgios matches have been covered this week by me. And that's a wild. I think he shanked the slice there, Berrettini. I know you're joking, Sean, but people don't. Other people might not understand the sarcasm. It's a good serve from Andy, and it's long. Great hold from Andy Murray. From 30-0, he does hold serve, and it's the first game to Andy Murray, and we are going to play the ad. AP Tennis, thank you again for sponsoring Game to Love. It means a lot. It's a great service, and we will show an ad from them now.
Isn't it frustrating when you play great in practice but play poorly during competition? Performing well during competition requires your ability to remain present, focused, believe in yourself when things are going against you, manage expectations in a way that allows you to play freely, and always be ready to embrace challenges as opportunities for improvement. AP Tennis is led by a legendary and world-renowned performance psychologist, Dr. Jim Layer, who helped 17 athletes become world number ones, including Novak Djokovic, Andre Agassi, Jim Courier, Monica Seles, and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. At AP, their mission is to make mental training accessible and affordable so that everyone can receive world-class mental training anytime and anywhere. Now, for less than $6 a month, billed annually, you can start winning more matches and enjoy the game in the process. Best of all, AP is a freemium app. That means you will have access to everything for 7 days without putting credit card information. You can purchase the app if you like it, or even if you do not purchase the app, you will still have full access to the resources section where you will receive weekly mental training lessons. AP Tennis is already used by so many top US college teams and top players. The official mental training of Intercollegiate Tennis Association and the United States Professional Tennis Association. With AP Tennis, it does give you the competitive advantage.
Yeah, thank you to AP Tennis, and thank you to John Silk for modeling his lovely locks there in that ad. Love to play tennis with John Silk. One day it'll happen. Hopefully. It's my make-a-wish. John Silk, please play tennis with me at some point in life. And I've heard a lot about JG's frying pan serve, so I want to see what happens there as well. Gary's saying, wow, guess I have to watch the replay of Van Rijthoven and Medvedev. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what happened either. 6-4, 6-1 to the wild card. In this tournament, he won his first ATP win. His first ATP match ever. His first ATP win. And in the same tournament, he makes the final and wins? Like, that's not normal behavior. Like, am I the only one seeing how crazy this is? As Berrettini gets the game to love there. Very impressive. Game to love for Berrettini. Yeah, great hold from Berrettini there to get to 1-0 in this second set. Yeah, Claire's saying, Mary, if you got nothing nice to say, yeah, let's keep it positive in the chat. You can give me criticism, but it's like, I mean, it's not needed, is it? And I'm trying to get better as much as I can every stream. It's a great volley from Murray, and Berrettini does get a look at the pass, but does go into the net. He gets over it. Andy Murray, 15 love. Andy in 3 sets. Let's go, Murray, says Sadir. Dr. Rav saying, hi, what do you think are the chances of Murray to win this match? I think it's, if it was going to be one of those win percentage things that they have on like Tennis Channel and Eurosport, etc. You know the things when you're watching the stream. I'd give it about 30-70. 70% Berrettini to win the match. 30% Andy. I think that's fair enough. Because Berrettini is the Wimbledon finalist and looking extremely solid on serve. So Terence saying, hi everyone. It's frustrating to see this happening at Wimbledon. What's more frustrating is that our Western media refuses to acknowledge that our governments are at war with Russia, China, South Korea. They do acknowledge that. Like they show footage of the British soldiers in Ukraine and stuff all the time, trying to fight the Russians. So I do agree that it's frustrating to see what's happening in Wimbledon. This chat is why politics shouldn't be part of sport. Sport should be escapism, in my opinion. I agree, but I think politics not being sport has never really happened. It's a fugazi. As Murray does get the game to love. Very impressive from Andy Murray, bouncing back from Berrettini's game to love. Yeah, but about the politics in sport, I don't think it's always been used politically, even if people that are using it politically and exploiting it do enjoy the sport. They're still using it to kind of gain a upper hand, and it's I like to believe that people can move past politics and sport and etc. etc. But it's not been a great year for how sports works politically, and but Andy Murray is 2-1 up. It's a good game to love there. Thanks, Dominic. Yeah, it's all Ben and JG. Ben makes the buttons. He's very good at singing and producing, and he has his own channel on it and everything. How do you like Murray's odds if the second set goes his way? I like Murray in that scenario. I think that matters. It depends on how he wins the second set. If he wins it, if it's a 6-4 set, it's very different to if it's a 7-6 set going to like a 10-8 or something. You know what I mean? I think if Andy wears himself out by winning the second set, then Berrettini will win the third set. If he wins the set 6-4, 6-3, something like that, then I think Andy has a 60-40 chance in the third set. Great ace from Berrettini again. Hit so many aces today, Matteo Berrettini. And he's been prolific on serve. Steps up again. I think that serve was out. Yeah, it was. 15 love. Berrettini serving. Better serve from the second serve there. Murray gets up to it, and he didn't do enough there at the net, and Berrettini punishes him for it. The backhand passing down the line, and it's 30 love. Yeah, Berrettini very well controlling it. Murray didn't do enough of the net on the half volley pickup. Left it very deep where Berrettini was there, ready for the passing shot. 30 love. Oh, I think that yeah, the drop shot is into the net. The drop shot's worked a lot of the time, but a couple of times it has messed up, but it's not cost Berrettini whatsoever. So we'll see if it does cost him in this game. 30-15, Berrettini serves in the final of Stuttgart. He's a setup. Better rally here. Forehand to the forehand of Andy. The forehand of Berrettini into the net. 30-0. Andy has a chance in this game to break serve. Ooh, this is interesting now. Andy did a good few shots there in the rally. And Berrettini, he got a shorter ball, but hit into the net. Bit too much wrist action, he's saying to his team. Saying he didn't get it high enough. Too much wrist action, too much spin into the net. 30-0. And that's in sorry, it's not in. It's long, just wide. And 30-0. Second serve. What can Berrettini do in the second serve? And he's stepping in the second serve return, but he doesn't get enough on it. We're in a rally here. Forehand of Andy is long, and he's not happy with himself. He's disappointed, and he's talking to his team. Not happy at all. 40-30. Berrettini could get out of this game here. Murray did put on some pressure, but 40-30. Just joined. Hang on, those first percentage are crazy. Yeah, great first percentage from both. First serve percentage. But Berrettini was more prolific on serve, more safe. And I think that's another shot into the net from Berrettini on the drop shot. Very mixed bag, the drop shot now. And it's not working to the same kind of consistency as it was midway through the first set. Deuce. Murray 2 points away from the break. Can he get some more inroads here into the second set? Let's see. Oh, is that in? He's saying it's in. I think it was in. It's an ace for Berrettini. Must have been very close there, but Berrettini does get the ace. Advantage up now. I mean, I don't think that condemning a school shooting is political statements. I think that's like me personally. I don't know. But Berrettini serving advantage 1-2. And that's a great forehand winner from Matteo Berrettini. 2-all now as he holds serve. 30-all. Deuce doesn't matter for Berrettini. And he gets back to order there. 2-all. And it's the same result as the second set. I mean, as the first set. We're 2-all on serve. Wait, no. It wasn't 2-all. Because Berrettini held serve. I forgot. But Murray didn't break back. So it's very impressive hold there from Berrettini. Yeah, I mean, I think banning. I think it's about isn't it about automatic rifles and things like that that are just they're not used for hunting. They're not used for anything like productive. And those are the gun laws that need to be implemented. 15 love, Andy Murray. Backhand to the forehand of Berrettini. Forehand of Murray into the backhand slice of Berrettini. Oh, forehand slice from Berrettini is just in. And he's up there and he hits a drop shot. Berrettini gets there. And Murray goes for the lob and Berrettini fishes off the overheads. 15-0. And Murray's not made the right decisions to the net in this match whatsoever. Some dodgy decisions when he's up there. The drop shot, and then he goes for the lob. I think he should have went cross court, personally. And it wasn't like he was forced to go for the lob. He had a lot of time. He could have went cross court there. He didn't. 15-0, Andy serving, looking to get back on serve, back ahead on serve. Backhand slice of Berrettini. Oh, Andy messes up the volley and he kicks the net in frustration. Probably gets a warning for that. And yeah, not good enough from Andy. He had a great approach shot on the forehand. The backhand slice from Berrettini got low, and Andy couldn't handle the ball there. Couldn't pull off the volley. Kicks the net in frustration. 15-30 down. Andy Murray in trouble. Andy Murray serving at 15-30. First serve's out. Second serve at 15-30. A lot of pressure on Andy Murray right now. This could be a sliding doors moment. This could be the turning point in this second set. Drop shot from Andy Murray is not good enough. Berrettini gets there, but he misses it. He misses the shot at the net. I don't know what Berrettini was doing there. The drop shot was not good from Murray. Berrettini got there easily, but he hit it long, and it's 30-all now. And yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about the politics in sport anymore. I just want to focus on the match from now on, because it's getting a bit. It could be very controversial, 30-all, Andy serving. Michael, it is 2-0, dreams. So that's great from Andy, and the return is in the tram lines from Berrettini, 40-30, and he hits a first serve for the first time in a few points, and he has a game point to hold serve. To be a great hold for Andy from 15-30 down. Missing that volley and kicking the net. If he gets the hold here, put it all behind him. Oh, it's good from Berrettini. But we're still on a rally, and Murray hits the backhand into the net. Another error from Murray. Deuce now. To 96% first serve. Yeah, stupid statistics there. And Murray needs this hold here. He needs it desperately. Big pump of the fist by Matteo Berrettini. Let's see after this point what's happened in this game so far. And it is long, the return from Berrettini. Very good from Murray there. He looks to get out of this game. Let's see. Advantage Andy. Andy serving at advantage. The backhand from Andy's good. And it's in the net from Berrettini. And he does get the hold. Great hold from Andy Murray. 3-2 up on serve now. So we see the score line there. It was 15-30 Berrettini. Andy Murray gets a 40-30. Then it's deuce. And he holds advantage and holds serve. Very impressive hold from Andy Murray there under pressure, just like Berrettini was in his last service game. So impressive hold of serve to get ahead 3-2. Let's tone down the that Mesba, please. He's just saying Andy having a strong opinion on gun crime is totally justified based on what happened to him, and it is proven in the lack of school shootings and in the UK with the impact that had on UK gun law was huge after Dunblane. With different reforms coming in, and there's not been a school shooting since in the UK. Obviously, there's been other things like, yeah, I'm not going to discuss it too much, but it has worked. Braveheart, yeah, come on, Andy. They may take our land, but they will never take our freedom. I think that's the quote. Yeah. Never watched Braveheart. It's funny, I'm Scottish, but I've never watched Braveheart. May take our lives, sorry, not our land. It would take both. England in that time, the Battle of Stirling Bridge. Berrettini serving at 2-3. In the net on the return from Andy. Berrettini's been hitting his spots on serve. I mean, it's ridiculous what Berrettini's doing on serve right now. 15 love, and it's hard to get a return in from Andy Murray. If he does, then it's out. I mean, it's not out. It's short. And there's another ace from Berrettini. 30 love up. Playing inspired tennis, Berrettini on serve. And I mean, it's just impressive to watch what he does on the surface on serve. It's just brutal. That's the first serve miss, though. I'm pretty sure. It might be a let. I think it's the first serve missed. Berrettini goes for the second serve. Murray gets a return in. It's a better return. And it's wide on the backhand from Berrettini. From Matteo Berrettini. This is tongue twister. And 30-15 now. Gene, welcome to the chat, Gene. How are you doing? I saw. I think you were. Yeah, you were on the Gil Gross mailbag the other day, Gene. So if you've watched that yet, you can look forward to that. As gets to 30-0 in this service game. Murray making another good impact on the Berrettini serve from 30 love down. Yeah, Berrettini's not going to be sniffed at Wimbledon, that's for sure. 30-0. Murray looking to get some pressure on the Berrettini serve. But it's too good on the serve from Berrettini, and he pummels the forehand. 40-30. Andy Murray's annoyed with himself, but what can you do, really? Very, very impressive from Berrettini on serve there. 40-30. Berrettini a point away from the hold, getting back on level terms in the second set. And it's an ace to finish off the game. Very impressive from Berrettini, holding serve from 30 love. Not from 30. He was 30 love up. He's holding serve from 30-0. And does hold serve, get it back on level terms at 3-0. Impressive stuff from both players on serve. Yeah, you were saying how you love your Dutchman, you love your Dutch players, and Van Rijthoven. I mean, what a story in this tournament. Gets his first ATP win in the same tournament. He gets to the final, beating two players that have played amazing this year in the process. and then beats Medvedev in the final. Like, what a ridiculous first like tournament there. And we're at a bit of rally here. Slice from Berrettini and another slice from Berrettini to slice of Murray. Forehand of Berrettini goes a bit astray there. 30 love Murray. Is much better on serve from Murray. Much more consistent. And Berrettini can't quite get his feet sorted there. Sprays the forehand into the tram lines. Hey, what was your question again, Gene? I know it was I remember like looking at the screens. Oh, it's Gene. Yay! He's in the mailbag. And it's 40 love Murray now. Game to love Beckins for Murray, possibly. Almino in the chat. Hi, Almino. How's Mel hit Murray going? He's playing much better in this second set on serve. But it's on serve. Most of the match has been on serve. 40-15. 2 more game points for Andy Murray. MQR saying hi. Hello, MQR. How are you doing this fine afternoon? Andy Murray playing Berrettini in a grass court final. It's a strong grass court final, that's for sure. It's not the one-sided final against Van Rijthoven and Medvedev. That's like when you saw the the final, you thought, yeah, Van Rijthoven's easily going to be Medvedev. Surely everyone thought that, right? It was yeah, he's going to be the world number 2. Yeah, definitely. Immature. Backhand from Berrettini is long, and Murray gets the hold. 4-3 up now, ahead on serve, and he's 2 games away from the second set. Oh yeah, I remember that. About Madrid and Rome becoming 2-week events next week. Next year, you mean? Yeah, it's interesting. People were saying about they might get a bit fatigued by the long tournaments, and also, well, Gil was saying that it punishes the 250s, which have a lot of personality as well. Which I'm not sure if I like this too much. I mean, I guess, well, it's whether people like tournaments that are the smaller ones in the clay season. He answered my question as well, by the way, Gene. I asked a question about Iga Świątek and her shoulder problem, and he was like, "Yeah, she'll be fine." Essentially, what he said. So, yeah, he gave a very in-depth answer about what he thought about the 2-week events and how he disagrees with the internet in terms of he likes Indian Wells Miami, likes the 2-week events there. So yeah, Claire's saying these players go through so much medically. Who has a metal hip in their 30s? Yeah, Murray's always struggled with a bit of injury problems, and it all kind of caught up to him with a couple hectic, crazy years in a row where he played so much tennis for his country, so much tennis, Grand Slams, Masters. The run in 2016 alone to get to world number 1 was incredible, and he took a toll on him, and it really put him into a whole string of injuries and surgeries for the next few years. But he's back in the final, back in a grass court final, first one since 2016. See what he does in this service game. Berrettini serving at 3-4. That backhand was on the baseline from Berrettini. We're still in a rally here. Backhand plays short for Berrettini, but we're down the middle of the court. Safe shots from both. And, ooh, it dribbles over, hits the net cord. Dribbles over from Andy Murray. And love 15. I'm sure Andy will take that every day of the week. And whoa, what a lucky net cord that was. And he immediately apologizes, as he should. Wow. So that is love 15, Andy Murray. Berrettini serving at love at 3-4, sorry. It's an ace. 15-0. Order is restored. What is a Berrettini service game without a couple unreturnable serves? You know, I think Conte won the trophy last year in Nottingham, if I'm not mistaken. That might be one of the reasons. I think she's defending the title there. Another unreturnable serve from Berrettini. Murray's he's not happy with how amazing Berrettini's playing on serve. And I think he realizes he needs to guess more instead of waiting for the ball. He needs to guess and make a return 50% of the time because Berrettini serves too good. And another ace from Berrettini. What is going on in this service game? From love 15 down, he just completely flips the switch. 40-15 now. I mean, Berrettini's really putting on a show serving-wise. Brutal from Matteo. Sure you'd all agree this is becoming a serving exhibition from Berrettini. Is that another ace from Berrettini? He hit was that 4 unreturnable serves? At least 3 aces in that game. So stupid. Hammer and anvil, Berrettini. Ridiculous. He is ridiculous. Yeah, she is retired, but she won the title last year in Nottingham, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Joanna Conta. Obviously, she was the British world number 1. Not the British world number 1. The British number 1. She made a few semis in slams. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, she won the Nottingham title against Zhang Shui last year. Again, the 6-2, 6-1. So I'm guessing she has either she has a part in the tournament or I don't know. Love 15 love, sorry, Andy. Just wide from the slice from Berrettini. Berrettini's frustrated there because he knows he needs to get the break now. The most important game of the match so far. 4-0 in the second set. Have they widened the service lines or something? What's with these first serve stats? Yeah. 96% for Berrettini, 91% for Murray. It's just stupid. Oh, it's not good from Andy. He can't handle the half volley pickup there. It goes long, and he looked a bit scruffy there, and turned out to be 15-0. And Berrettini has a bit of a step in this 9th game of the second set. He has something to build on to get the break. Also, guys, there's another match going on with a British player. British number 2, Dan Evans, is playing Jordan Thompson in the final there. Let me check the score. Dan Evans. Oh, it's been... I'm guessing it's postponed because of the Nottingham women's final. Because you're saying they're giving the trophy out right now. Fair enough. Murray. The rally here. Berrettini. Backhand slice of Berrettini is down the line. Murray. Backhand cross court. Can Murray finish it off here? I think he does. He doesn't. He missed. Did he miss it long there? Hits the net with frustration. 15-30. Oh no. Andy Murray losing it a bit here. Andy Murray, what? How on earth did you miss that? And hoping for his sake that he doesn't get a point penalty. He's hit the net twice. in this match so far. Berrettini complains to the umpire about this probably. Who knows what's going on right now. Not looking good for Andy though, that's for sure. 15-30. Could Andy be on the other side of a point deduction? Obviously was gifted that second set a bit by Kyrgios, who flew off the rail the end of the first set and the start of the second set. And could there be a point penalty here for Andy Murray? What's going on here? People leaving the match or something. Berrettini's going ham to get points before Wimbledon. Yeah, he is. He knows that he's going to get a drop of 1,000. Is it 1,000 points? Is that how many for the final in a slam? I'm not sure how many. He's going to drop a lot of points, Wimbledon. Is it 1,250 or something? Anyway, I think it's 15-30. I don't think he's going to get a point penalty, Murray, but yeah, there's a big delay. I think Berrettini was angry that Murray didn't get a point penalty for hitting the net again. That first serve into the net from Murray. Second serve needs to be over the net. It's a must-win point. 15-30 at 4-0 in the second set. This is the championship on the line on this point. Gets the second serve over, but he loses the points. 2 break points for Berrettini. And has Murray just gifted Berrettini the championship here. He's going to his towel. He's trying to reset. He's angry, but needs to step up his game here. 15-40. 2 break points to contend with here. He did get broken at 15-40 in the first set. So can he pull off something similar? I think he held from love 40 down in the first set. Can he pull off something similar here? That's better from Andy. 30-40 now. And Andy needs this point now. Needs this point. Murray's still got the fire in his belly. I hope so. It's not done yet, Almino. 30-40. Another break point to save, but see what happens here. Can Murray save another break point? And he does. The first serve's just in. It's a big roar from Andy Murray. Deuce now. And it'd be a big hold if he gets out of this service game. Still deuce. He's still not out of it yet. But what a serve from Andy under pressure. And Berrettini hits the backhand into the net. Big roar from Andy Murray. Big fist pump. The crowd love it as well. Deuce. Andy Murray. Can he get out of this game? Can he wriggle his way out of this game? Can he hold serve? Let's see here. And I think it's long. Andy Murray forehand. Another break point for Berrettini. Not what Andy was hoping for. It's another unforced error. But it is another unforced error. It is another break point for Berrettini. Another chance for Berrettini to break serve and serve for the championship. Andy Murray is going to produce another amazing serve here. Advantage down. First serve into the nets. It's not a good omen there. First serve into the nets. Andy Murray needs this second serve in the court. He needs it. In a rally here. Backhand of Berrettini into the backhand of Andy. And the backhand was just in the line from Andy Murray. Berrettini's not happy. He's smiling he's in disbelief. Yeah, just on the line from Andy Murray. And Berrettini hits the ball into the net. Another break point saved. We'll see now. It's deuce. Can Andy wriggle his way out of this game? Can he get to advantage? Let's see right now. Great serve from Andy. Advantage Andy Murray. He saved 2 break points. Can he get to 5-4 in this game? This would be huge for Andy Murray. He's come up with the serves when he's needed them in this game. He's pointing to his head. He knows it's all mental. Matteo Berrettini is not happy with that return and with some of his returns in this game. Andy Murray a point away from the hold. Backhand slice from Berrettini is just on the baseline. Backhand from Andy Murray. Says with the forehand for Berrettini. Backhand from Berrettini to the backhand of Andy Murray. To the backhand of Berrettini. Forehand of Andy Murray short and in through the middle. Backhand of Murray to the backhand slice of Berrettini. Backhand slice of Murray again. Forehand from Murray. Forehand from Murray again. Backhand from Murray to the backhand slice of Berrettini. And Murray does hold service into the net. What a hold from Matteo Berrettini. I mean, from Andy Murray. Oh my gosh, I've messed up. What a hold from Andy Murray there. Well deserving of a button. And Andy Murray has pulled a rabbit out of a hat there. 15-40 down. And then he has to save another break point. And he does it. And it is 4-5. Matteo Berrettini serving. Can Andy sneak this second set? Can he sneak it? What do you guys think? I should have pressed this before, but we're in the business end of this set, that's for sure. A lot of crazy rallies in that game. The last one especially, ending on a backhand air from Matteo Berrettini. Scott saying, let's go, Andy. Let's go, Andy. Let's go, Andy. Let's go. Come on, Andy. Let's go. Go, Murray. Come on. Andy. Huge effort from Andy Murray in this second set. It'll all be worth it if he gets the second set. He needs to put up a big service return game here. Can he do it? Can Andy pull the break off? He's not broken at all in this match so far. Berrettini broke once in that first set. Can Andy do it? Go, Andy. Go, Andy. Go, Andy, indeed. 4-5, Berrettini serving. Can Andy get the break of serve? Huge moments in the second set. Andy gets the return in. And pretty sure Andy just kind of let it go. The backhand slice from Berrettini is too good. And 15 love. Yes, he can. Come on. 15 love here. Yeah, Berrettini playing very good at the net and on serve, as he always does. Gil said a lot about Matteo Berrettini is one of the most clutch players in the world, serving and pulling off the points when he needs to. It's showing in this match. 30 love. Can Andy get some... No, he can't. He can't get any leverage in this game. 40 love. Berrettini is playing some incredible tennis to hold serve here. Just incredible serving and point away from the hold for 5-0. Very impressive. He's not relenting after he didn't get that break of serve in the last game. He's just completely reset. His mind's just He's not even thinking about that anymore. 40-love up, second serve. Very, very impressive from Berrettini here. What a hold from Berrettini. What a hold. I mean, how many break points did he miss out on in the last game? Three break points he missed out on. Murray serving and playing like his life depends on it. And Berrettini doesn't let it affect him whatsoever. He holds to love. That's great from Andy Murray at the net. He's not messing up at the net again. The backhand, he finished it off this time. And Berrettini can only hit it out. Great at the net from Andy Murray. 15-love. Insane. Yeah, it is insane. The serving statistics. Just ridiculous. I don't think it's only two serves, though. I think it's three. Sorry, just the three for Berrettini. Yeah, stupid stats. That's not normal. It's not normal behavior. Not normal stats for serve. Like even for Isner and Opelka and these guys, it's not normal. 15-love Murray. Slice from Murray. Forehand of Berrettini into the backhand of Murray. Runs around the backhand, but he gives a chance at that powerful Berrettini forehand, which he pummels. He pummels down the line. And he did not do enough with that forehand, which he ran around. Left it sitting up. Berrettini punishes him. 15-0. I think Berrettini's apologizing. Maybe it was a bad bounce. That's why Murray couldn't do enough on the running around forehand. But yeah, 15-0. Andy Murray serving. Needs to hold this game. And the first serve was just out there. Second serve. Second serve, he misses the ball toss. Backhand slice of Berrettini. The backhand of Murray. The backhand slice of Berrettini. Backhand of Berrettini into the forehand of Andy. Backhand slice from Berrettini. Forehand of Andy into the forehand of Berrettini, which is long, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. 30-15. Andy Murray. Murray's not far off Berrettini's serve stats. That's even more insane. Yeah, Berrettini on grass serves like, I don't know, it's like prime Federer with serving. Doesn't serve the normal level of Berrettini's special on serve on this surface. That's for sure. I think we can all agree on that. And Murray's matching him almost. Oh, is that? I think it's wide on the backhand. The backhand pickup half volley passing shot is in the tram lines. 40-15 Andy Murray. Yeah, it is. 2 game points to get to 6-5. It would be a much more comfortable service hold than the last one. That is for certain. Andy Murray. 40-15 he serves. And he serves an ace. Wait. Does he not? I think it was just wide then. So I thought that was in personally. But guess it wasn't in the corner. Must have been just wide. Out wide. Good from Murray, and he pulls that backhand down the line in the midcourt, and it is 6-5 Andy. He's bounced back well here, and he's a game away from the second set still. Incredible from Andy Murray. A game away from the second set. It could go all the distance. With how Berrettini's serving, I would not be surprised if it's a tiebreak. And with a tiebreak, who knows what could happen. In rallies, it's been pretty even. Errors are rare. Winners are more likely. See what happens. And he's quite good, and I think he'll win this game in the championship. I hope so too. Go, Andy. Go, Andy. Vamos. Vamos, Andy. And Berrettini looking to serve to get to 6-0, but who knows what is going through Berrettini's head right now. I'm pretty sure he has like no fear at all. So I'm pretty sure he's just gonna serve normally and just go to 6-0. But is there a chance that Andy breaks serve here for 7-5? We'll have to see. Berrettini's serving amazingly so far in this match. Yeah, guys, remember to hit the like button. How many likes are we on right now, MQR? That's something I don't know. Berrettini looking to serve his way into a tiebreak. See what happens here. Dan Evans, Jordan Thompson has been delayed for some reason. So that serves wide from Berrettini. A second serve coming up. Who knew that he could hit second serves? It's not happened at all in this match. Good return from Andy. Another drop shot from Berrettini. And Murray gets there. And it is love 15. Andy Murray. Come on. Andy Murray, we're looking to put some pressure on in the 12th game of the second set. Can he do it? I hope so. 102 likes and counting. Let's go, guys. After this point, I will play the 100 likes button. And it's into the net from Berrettini. Love 30, Andy Murray. He's on the charge here. Thank you very much, guys, for the support on the stream. Means a lot to me as Murray is looking to repay our support with a second set win. Love 30 here. First serve is out again. He's not hitting the first serves in this game. Not like him at all. But love 30, second serve. That's a double fault. And 3 set points for Andy Murray out of nowhere. Remember, he had 3 break points to save at 4-0. This would be huge for Andy Murray. 3 set points to take this to a decider. Andy Murray. Could he take his first set since Antwerp 2019? Let's see here. First set in a final since Antwerp 2019. 3 set points for Andy Murray. Pretty sure that first serve's out. Andy Murray. We're in a rally here. Backhand slice from Murray to the forehand of... And it's long! Andy Murray takes the second set. It's 4-6 in the first set. Andy Murray bounces back. 7-5. 500 people on the live watching Andy Murray yell and scream as he takes the second set. 7-5. Come on, Andy Murray. What a game for Andy to win. And he turns it on in that return game. Berrettini completely crumbled there on first serve. Hitting first serves all day today, except that game in which he needed to hit first serves the most. And Murray takes advantage, 7-5. And he breaks to love as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Did he break to love? Also going to check. Yeah, thank you everyone for the 100 likes. It means a lot. Let's see. Did he break to love? He did break to love. Game to love for Andy Murray in the 12th game of the second set. Amino saying, I guess Matteo isn't clutch. That was crazy bad when it counted. Yeah, there's some of the rust coming in there. Berrettini obviously hasn't played too much tennis in quite a few months since the. Let me check. Berrettini, I think it's the Golden Swing in Rio and stuff. He played Miami. Huh. No, he didn't play Miami. He played Indian Wells, which he lost to Geshmanovic. Yeah, and then he retired in the Mexican Open to Tommy Paul. He lost in the quarterfinal of Rio to Alcaraz. And then, semi-final Australia to Nadal. So, yeah, he hasn't played in quite a while. That's a bit of the rust coming in, I think. Set was pure Andy Murray. Most other players would have lost it. He just refused to lose. He did. 15-40 down. I never count Andy out, but that was looking precarious there. That's for sure. Whoop, says Glenn. Go on, son. Go on, son. Is Berrettini tired now? I don't think he's tired. I think he's been serving too well to be tired, personally. Maybe he's tired of it mentally, but I don't know. Ali Murray. Go, Andy, go. Go, Andy. Also, guys, I forgot to press the AP Tennis ad. Thank you again for sponsoring the channel of Game to Love. It's a great service. I'll help you with your tennis to get as better, to get as good as possible in all different areas of the sport. AP Tennis, thank you for sponsoring the channel.
Isn't it frustrating when you play great in practice but play poorly during competition? Performing well during competition requires your ability to remain present, focused, believe in yourself when things are going against you, manage expectations in a way that allows you to play freely, and always be ready to embrace challenges as opportunities for improvement. AP Tennis is led by a legendary and world-renowned performance psychologist, Dr. Jim Layer, who helped 17 athletes become world number ones, including Novak Djokovic, Andre Agassi, Jim Courier, Monica Seles, and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. At AP, their mission is to make mental training accessible and affordable so that everyone can receive world-class mental training anytime and anywhere. Now, for less than $6 a month, billed annually, you can start winning more matches and enjoy the game in the process. Best of all, AP is a freemium app. That means you'll have access to everything for 7 days without putting credit card information. You can purchase the app if you like it, or even if you do not purchase the app, you will still have full access to the resources section where you will receive weekly mental training lessons. AP Tennis is already used by so many top US college teams and top players. The official mental training of Intercollegiate Tennis Association and United States Professional Tennis Association. With AP Tennis, it does give you the competitive advantage.
Guys, thanks to ATP Tennis as well. But I didn't see this earlier. I did not see Alexandrova beat Sabalenka 7-5 6 love. What the heck? How did that happen? What on earth? Sabalenka, I mean, she only hit 4 double faults. I mean, she just must have completely crumbled. Goodness sake. 22% second serve points won there in that match, in that final. Wow. And he's in with the shout now. Roar! Yeah, big roar from Andy. Go, Andy, go. Come on, Andy, get stuck in there. Vamos, Andy. Come on, Andy. Gladiator. Andy serving first. That's a bonus. Yeah, it is. Let's have some predictions for the third set, guys. Andy Murray, Berrettini. What's going to happen? Can Andy Murray win the championship in Stuttgart? Who knows? It's great from Andy Murray to stay in the point. What on earth? Berrettini. What a point from Berrettini. Ridiculous for Berrettini. What a volley there. Sideline splitting. Incredible from Berrettini there. What a first point from Berrettini. If that's not a message in this third set, I don't know what is. I mean, he completely dominated in that point and deservedly took the point with that volley. That volley was incredible. Backhand spin. It sent Andy to his chair, like beside the umpire. That's how good it was. Andy Murray's missing the ball toss a couple times on the second serve here. Ball 15 down. And was that a let? Not sure. Anyway, Andy's serving at love 15. I think it's a second serve still. Backhand slice of Berrettini is brutal there. We're in a rally here. Forehand to the forehand. Each player backhand of Murray to the forehand of Berrettini in the open court. And that's long for Murray. Love 30 here. He's in trouble. Berrettini looking to make an instant bounce back from the end of that second set. Whoa. Berrettini playing some big boy tennis right now. Yeah, Liam, welcome to the chat again. Yeah, I have a new ring light. I think you can see my face. Yeah, you can see my face. This one. Gonna name my second kid Andy if somehow wins this one. 6-4 Berrettini. Good match. This one, says JG. Welcome to the chat, JG. I know you're busy today, but I'm glad you're here to witness Andy Murray take this to a third set here. Ooh, Andy Murray in the net. It's 3 break points for Berrettini early in this third set. 7-5 Berrettini, says Muad. 6-4 Berrettini, says DC. Thanks for being a member, DC, as well. Go on, hit the like button. Go on. King Adjust. Hello, King Adjust. How are you doing? As Berrettini has 3 break points here. And it's in the nets from Andy. And it's an early break for Berrettini in this third set. And Andy Murray lets up. Start of this third set as well. King adjusting 7-5 Murray. He's going to have to fight back in this third set yet again if he's going to do that. Almost 2 hours on the clock. 2 hours on the clock now for both these players. SXM saying 6-2 Matteo. Ooh, very harsh on Andy there, but it could be true. If Andy doesn't bounce back the next few games here, could easily be a wipeout. I did say, someone said about what chance Andy has if he wins this second set. Someone said that at the start of the second set. And I did say it depends on how he wins the second set. If he tires himself out, if he's just completely done for the third set, and it's looking like it could be like that. I'm hoping not, but he could have tired himself out for this set here. Winning that second set might have took it all out of him. Hopefully not, but could be the case. Go Andy. Yeah, we still believe. I think Murray's getting a bit of treatment. Yeah, he's on the floor. Andy on the floor. No, no, no. And he's getting treatment here. Oh, no. What is going on? There's the towel and the... I think it's... Is it something with his left leg and his hip? Ooh, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. And yeah, Andy Murray's probably... I think he's having a medical timeout right now. Hip injury. I'm not sure. I think it might be hip. It might be a bit of the upper hamstring. I don't know. But they're moving that leg. It's like the knee is folded, and they're moving the leg up and down. They're testing the movement. I don't know. Doesn't look good right now. Hoping Andy Murray's going to be okay. The worst thing that could happen right now is once Andy gets on form, is that he gets injured and can't be ready for... can't be fully fit for Wimbledon. That'd be a nightmare. Be a complete nightmare. Yeah, Andy's on the ground right now. He's getting treatment from the trainer. He's on his towel and he's moving the leg back and forth. Ooh, hope it's okay. Hope he's okay. Well, I'm sure Andy doesn't want a handicap though, Claire. So maybe that's... I'm pretty sure he just wants to play. He wants to beat himself and play tennis, and he doesn't want excuses. Pretty sure. One love Berrettini in this third set, and hopefully, for everyone's sake, sure Berrettini wouldn't want this match to end like this either, because it's a disappointing way for it to end. Is it a disability? I think it's just his hip just went. I don't know. But it is one love Berrettini. We're hoping for everyone's sake that Andy Murray can be okay and can continue in this third set. If he wins it or not, hoping he's going to be okay. I don't know what that means, Madeline. Sorry. I'm sure it sounds like French or something. One love Berrettini. Berrettini's sitting around there trying to keep himself warm. Murray's back on the court. He's running. It's a bit limp the way he's running. Goes to his towel. Okay, he looks back. We'll have to see how his movement is on his hip in this return game. He's back on court, guys. Well, let's see how he does here. Andy Murray to return serve. Berrettini to serve. See how he does. One love, Berrettini serving. It's an ace to start the game for Berrettini. Something we've seen all too often in this season is players, just when they're playing good, is they get injured. And it is another ace for Berrettini. Not looking good for Andy right now. 30 love. Berrettini looking to get the consolidation of the break in this third set. He gets to that return. He can't get over the net. 40 love. Point away from a game to love and a consolidation from Berrettini. One of the best grass court players in the world. It's not a shame losing to him, but it's not a disgrace whatsoever. It's another ace from Berrettini. He does get the game to love. He does get the consolidation, and it's not looking good for Andy Murray right now. It's a good first serve there from Andy. 15 love up, unreturnable. Come on. Needs to play himself back into fitness here. Just get a hold on the board, and then we'll see. First serve's out. Second serve coming down now. Backhand slice from Berrettini. He's probably going to utilize that slice because he doesn't know how Murray's movement is getting down. And that's out from Berrettini. 30 love. Could be interesting if Murray just holds serve and stays in it. Hopefully he can get back to his old self, and then we'll see what happens. Looking at the live rankings, it's crazy. Only 2 of the top 5 players are playing a tournament, Halle or Queens, next week. That's great from Murray. 40 love, 3 game points. Come on, Andy. Come on, Andy. Come on. 3 game points for a game to love. It's good from Andy. And that's good from Andy. It's a good fight back. And he does hold serve for the first time in this third set. Great. Great hold of serve there. Wow. Hoping Murray can get back in this match. Obviously, the early break from Berrettini and the medical timeout at the changeover. Hopefully, that hasn't taken the fire out of Andy Murray. Hopefully, he can get a break back sooner rather than later. I don't know what you're implying by that. Yeah, I'm looking at the rankings. Marin Cilic, 17 in the world right now. And what do you guys think? Do you think how much success can Marin Cilic have on grass in this grass season? Can he go far in Queens? And can he go far at Wimbledon? I don't see why not. Because Marin Cilic, I mean, former Wimbledon finalist, Marin Cilic has good history on grass with the The big serve, the big forehand. Hits his spots on serve. And he could have a big impact on this this grass season. Wow, Madeline. Wow. Berrettini serving at 2-1. See what Murray can do in return. Wants this break back. That serve is long. First serve. Second serve coming up for Andy Murray to work with. What can he do here? Second serve. Oh, wow. Berrettini just completely pummeling that short ball. 15 love. And Murray's going to need to return better than that if he wants to break serve. Shows can destroy on grass. He can. Oh, welcome to the chat, Ems. How are you doing? Come on, Matteo. Yeah, he's doing well in this third set. Shows can destroy in grass. I'm looking forward to see what he can do against some of the top opponents. I think he can. He's very possible he can make a quarterfinal or a semifinal at Wimbledon. You wouldn't write it off as Murray gets it all wrong at the net. Gets it all wrong. Stevie Wonder can see how good looking Matteo is. Yeah, you don't know. Fair enough. That's funny. 30 love, Berrettini. Berrettini looking to get to 3-1. Hits that first serve into the net. Can Andy do a bit better on return here? Hoping so. Backhand of Berrettini does go out into the tram lines. 30-15. Hello, Snahil. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. You're regular, and I'm glad you've made it, even if it's a bit late in this third set. Glad you're here. This game is, you think, is done and dusted. Well, we'll see what happens. 30-15. Berrettini, second serve coming up. Second serve coming up. Oh, what on earth? Murray just completely lost the ball. I think he tried to guess there. It's an ace anyway. 40-15. Oh my gosh. Murray went the wrong way and he couldn't get the return back in play whatsoever. So 2 game points for Berrettini. Hoping this isn't a comfortable third set for Berrettini, because that would I wouldn't be deserving of this match, I'd say. It's another ace from Berrettini. And it is 3-1. Berrettini doing very well on serve. Berrettini is the best. Yeah, he has a shout for being one of the best on grass, that's for sure. What we've seen last year, this year, is how incredible he can play on this surface. And he's possibly the second best grass court player in the world, I'd say. Murray hits a good approach shot, and Berrettini's slice can only hit the middle of the net. 15 love. Matteo. Hoping for some Murray magic. Let's go, Murray. Yeah, me too. I know you've just joined. You might have not seen this, but Murray got broken in the first game of the third set and had to have a medical timeout at the changeover, which he had work on his hip. So hopefully it's not too major a problem. And that's not good enough for Murray, and he gets past there, 50-0. I think if you go into the description, you go to the Discord and the Games to Love Discord, then you can ask for some help. People will give you some help. Yeah, Murray was to find the match. Yeah, Murray was just flat-footed there. Wasn't good enough for the net, and he got past. He got his deserved punishment there for how bad his shot was to the net. 15-0 now. That's out from Matteo Berrettini on the return. 30-15. 3 sets. Berrettini wins 6-4. I mean, that's not very far out of the realms of possibility. Hoping it's going to be what Jose's saying. Hoping for the Murray win as well. Another unforced error. Andy Murray, 40-15 up now. Come on, Andy. And that first serve just wide. Second serve coming up. Good second serve. And he's in the rally. Backhand of Berrettini to the forehand of Murray. To the backhand of Berrettini's slice battle here. Backhand of Berrettini's in the net. And Murray does hold serve yet again. He's keeping in the set. 3-2. Come on, Andy Murray. Good hold there from Andy. Playing some good tennis. And he's not making the first error in his service games, which is really important for him. If Matteo had calves, it wouldn't be fair to the world. Yeah, it's an ongoing joke, the tennis world, about Matteo Berrettini and his. I mean, I think he just like. Does he try and like build them up, or does he want to be faster by having a small, tiny legs? I don't know. I don't know what the game plan is, but Andy, let's go. Roar. Come on, Andy. Go, Murray, go. Hoping Andy Murray can really step up on return here. Trying to pronounce the name. I know some Greek. So Evthimia Papadopoulou says Derby. Great. Yeah, they did get relegated from the championship this season. Point deduction. Sad for Wayne Rooney's men, but that did happen. I don't speak English, man, and French, but Berrettini wins 6-4 in 3 sets. Yeah, I understand. Murray, go. No, I don't. Sorry. Ooh, I think it's a double fault to... No, it's not. Second serve for Berrettini. Yeah, I do like and watch football. Obviously, it's been a tough few weeks for me with Scotland struggling to win anything. But I do I do like and watch football. Well, 15 there. The double fault from Berrettini. Could Andy pounce on that? Obviously, we did see in the second set, there was a time where Murray got a lucky bounce off the net cord. And immediately after, Berrettini just hit like 4 unreturnable serves. So I wouldn't just write that off just happening. But Murray has a chance here to stay in this game and get a break back. He's in the game, but it's out from Murray into the tram lines. 15-0. Yeah, well, it was brutal. It was really brutal. Can I play tennis? I can play tennis. Not very well, but I can play it. I do lessons a couple times a week. I can speak English, Scots, a bit of Greek, a bit of German, a bit of French, a bit of Spanish. Very minimal of those languages, but mostly English and Scots. And as Berrettini does, he hits an ace out wide. Going to the US Open this year. So excited. It's my first slam. Well, looking forward to hearing the feedback when you do go. Are you going to, is there like a ground pass? I don't know how it works, the US Open. They're like center court, Arthur Ashe and stuff. How does it, are you going to go to all the big matches? Or how come you can speak Scots? Because I'm Scottish. um, well, if you're a few decades older than me, then you probably have a lot of experience on serve, which I do not have. So I think that might be your advantage there. McTominay and McGinn are quite good in Scotland football, but not much support. Well, McTominay wasn't good yesterday. Neither was McGinn. Neither was anyone really. It's like, yeah. But 40-15, and Berrettini does hold serve. Very good hold there from Berrettini. And there's a chasm of 2 games in the third set now. Murray has a must-hold game. This game is if he loses this game, it's essentially match over. In the Nations League, but the Nations League doesn't really matter. But we need to, like, we can't be losing to Ireland. I've never won a game in the Nations League before they played us. Like, that's not acceptable. Losing 3-0 to a team that's never won. They've only scored 2 goals in the Nations League in their history, like in separate games, and they've never won a match. So unacceptable, really, from us. That's good from Andy. 15 love. Berrettini needs to play really bad. Yeah, he really needs to. Just at any point right now, please, Matteo, just kind of drop your level. Let Andy get back into the match, please. We're begging. Here's a question very few tennis fans know. Who was the first German-born tennis player to win Wimbledon? I know it's not Boris Becker in '85. Obviously not. It's probably someone in before the Open era. Kevin. So yeah. Well, guys, the answer is John. What? Oh, because he's born in. He was born in Germany. That's a complete scam. I'm not having that. uh, gosh, because he's born in West Germany because his dad was a military man based there. I'm pretty sure. It's a lot of short points right now. Halda, sorry. 30 love Andy serving. The backhand slice of Berrettini. And he hits that forehand long, Andy. 30-15. He's going to change his racket, I'm pretty sure. And that's pretty, it's not good enough there. It is a trick question, but nonetheless gets me annoyed. I'm not sure what the umpire's saying, but yeah, 30-15. And he needs to hold serve here. Oh no. The trainer's out again. The trainer's out again. I think there's something in the stomach or the hip. I don't know. Ooh. No, don't. There's no need for that. I understand that I've not been doing enough play by play. So Yeah, Andy's getting a lot of treatment here at his bench. Hoping it's not all over. Oh no. Oh yeah, welcome to the chat, MJ. It's looking like Berrettini's asking the problem the Mel. I don't know. Murray he's asking the umpire. The umpire's trying to explain to him about. Oh, Murray's on the floor again now. Oh, I'm from West Scotland. 30-15, and Murray's paused the game. He's on the floor. He's getting treatment. The trainer's pressing in different areas. Berrettini's not happy with this at all. 150 likes, guys. Thank you very much. 520 people on the live, all watching this. And thank you very much for the support. Thank you for being in the chat, and thank you for always supporting Game to Love. Berrettini is looking on. He's wondering if he's going to get a default in this match. We'll have to see. Doesn't look like it. Looks like Murray's going to fight on. He's going to fight on. He's shaking his head a lot. Andy Murray's shaking his head a lot, though. But hopefully he can get to the changeover and get more treatment done. And then he can fight to get the break back in the 8th game. That's what we're hoping for. That's what Andy's hoping for. He can get to 3-4, and that backhand slice is in the net. I know American Samoa lost 27-0 to Australia. What's wrong with Murray? It's something in his hip or stomach. They're like pressing into it to see. I'm not sure. Earlier in the medical timeout, they were moving his leg for mobility as Andy gets the hold. I'm glad for Andy that he gets the hold and he can get more treatment at the changeover and that he's still in this match. He's not going to give up just yet. That's great for Andy Murray there. And I'm going to play his button to kind of lift him up, lift his spirits. Hopefully he can get back in this match. Yeah, tell me the answer. Roy of the Rovers. Like, which Rovers? Wraith Rovers? Blackburn Rovers? Which Rovers is this? No. Give him some pizza. Give Andy Murray some pizza. Yeah, I'm hoping his mobility in his hip and his stomach are feeling good. It's yeah, not looking great right now. So is this like is this professional football? Because like I'm sure there's many players that have scored like 20 goals in matches. Is this like it could be like a friendly? I don't know. No, serious order of some pizza. Yeah, I'll just kind of call up Uber Eats to deliver to Stuttgart. I was afraid of him having some physical issue, playing more matches in the last days. Yeah, I'm hoping for Andy's sake that he's going to be okay. He's complaining a lot to his team, and he's setting up for return. Let's see what he can do. Can he get back in this match? First serve's out there. Second serve coming down from Matteo Berrettini. What can Andy do? Definitely go for Berrettini as well because he's playing against a player that's just clearly not physically able. But that's very good from there. The volley was good enough in the service box, and it's 15 love. Give him some haggis, neeps, and tatties. Yeah, he needs something right now. Sorry, Miguel. You have asked this a lot. My favorite tennis player is Andy Murray, best Scottish player of all time, and I love him to bits. Andy Murray he doesn't think that's in. I don't think he doesn't think that serves in. Let's see. We'll see the replay. Oh, just in the slither of the back end of the line. Yeah, I am Scottish. Business end again. It is the business end. Berrettini serving again. And the first serves out again. Best English player ever. Or, I don't know. I'll go Tim Henman. I've seen. I like Tim Henman. Obviously not ever. He's not as good as Fred Perry. But that is out from Berrettini, 30-15. Why not Goffin? Goffin is I do like how he plays, and I love how he he hits backhands and he hits like the timing on his shots is brilliant, Goffin. And I was really sad that he didn't win that match against Nadal in Madrid. I think it's Madrid. And Berrettini pummels that forehand down the line. 40-15. We claim Murray is British. Yeah. When he wins, he's British. When he loses, he's Scottish. That's the phrase, right? In the tabloids, anyway. Yeah, it'd be good for Andy if it was 6-4, to be honest. Mate. Oh, it's another ace from Berrettini. And he's not holding back. He's not relenting. And it is only a game away from the championship for Berrettini. Murray serving at 3-5 to stay in the match. And it's out. 15 love. Can Andy hold serve here and maybe get a break back? I really hope so. Obviously, it's not a bad loss losing to Berrettini, but Andy's doing well here. I think it was in there. Was it in? The lob was in from Andy Murray. It's trademark Andy Murray lob. And it's 30 love. That's great from Andy Murray there. And he panicked with the drop shot, but he recovered very well with a great lob. And Berrettini could only just watch it go past him. Berrettini backhand slice. Backhand of Andy Murray. Backhand slice of Berrettini is out. 40 love Andy. Come on, Andy. It'd be great if he holds here. It'd be great if he holds to love to put a message to Berrettini. And, was that... I think that was a winner off the return from Berrettini. Or was it a... I'm not sure what happened there. But Bruce saying, this challenge is like being high on aerosols. I cannot relate. First serves out there from Andy, I'm pretty sure. Needs this hold to force Berrettini to serve it out. Oh, the double fault. That's not when you need the double fault, Andy. Not when you need the double fault. 40-30. No. Andy. Another game point still, though. Slice from Andy to the back. Forehand to Berrettini to the backhand of Berrettini. Forehand of Andy into the backhand. Slice of Berrettini. Andy gets there. He redrops. And is that in? It is in from Berrettini. That's a great point for Berrettini there. But Andy's not looking too good here. And, yeah. It is deuce now. It was 40 love. It's deuce now. Andy needs to pull out a good serve here to stay in the match. Andy, come on. Deuce here. Good from Andy. We're in a backhand slice rally here. Backhand the forehand of Andy. Backhand slice from Berrettini. The lob from Andy is long, and it's match point Berrettini.
Match point.
Match point Berrettini here. The lob, not good enough. And Berrettini, championship point, match point right now. Backhand of Murray to the forehand of Berrettini. Can't quite get it. It is deuce again. He saves championship point. It's better from Andy. Backhand from Andy was good there. Andy serves to the backhand of Berrettini. And it is advantage Andy. If he can get out of this game now, it'd be great. Just kind of put a little bit of pressure on Berrettini. The fact that he got a match point and he couldn't take it. Needs to hold serve here. Backhand to the backhand of Berrettini. Backhand of Andy to the backhand of Berrettini to the backhand of Andy. Backhand slice from Berrettini is a bit shorter. Andy gets there. Forehand of Berrettini. The forehand of Andy, and it's long. It is deuce. Another error from Andy. He can't handle the pace of Berrettini on that forehand. And it is deuce again. Andy needs to hold serve here. He needs to. It's a must hold game. If he doesn't hold serve, he will lose the match. He wants to force Berrettini to serve it out. Do you have the bottle to serve it out? That's what he wants to say. It's good from Murray. Can he finish off the overhead? Berrettini gets there. Oh, he hits it wide. Murray with a off-balance overhead that was iffy, but does enough. And another game point for Andy. Game point, Andy. He comes in, Andy. And oh no, he messes it all up. And it is deuce. And he's at deuce again now. He needs to hold this game. Murray completely messed up that reaction volley. He was hitting the shot like it was a forehand, not a volley. Just needed to just block it. He didn't get the technique right. And got it all wrong. And it's out again. Match points. Berrettini.
Match point.
Match point Berrettini again. Andy Murray serving at 3-5. He's hoping not to lose this match now. Hoping to prolong it at the very worst. And it's in the net. And Matteo Berrettini does win the match. 6-4, 6-7, 6-3. Andy Murray wasn't at his best in that third set. He did have a few issues with the trainer and with the sit down, but Berrettini is back on grass and he gets the title here in Stuttgart. Andy Murray making his second final of the year. He won against Tsitsipas, the top seed, but he couldn't quite pull off against Berrettini, the second seed. Big fight from Andy in that second set. Probably took a lot out of him for the third set, and it really, he didn't look good physically in the third set. That's for sure. Well done to Berrettini, who's had a tough year with injury himself. Just coming back. This is his first tournament back since injury. Not playing since Indian Wells. So, Berrettini does very well to win his first tournament back from injury. A few three-setters on his way to win the title, but he's showing he is definitely a contender at Wimbledon, no doubt. And he wins the 250 in 2 hours and 40 minutes. Fair play to Berrettini there. Andy Murray pushed him all the way, but Berrettini pushed him even more energy-wise. Berrettini forced Andy Murray to use everything out of the gas tank in that second set. And it was all too much for Berrettini. I mean, for Andy Murray in that third set. Yeah, sad stuff to see. But fair play to Berrettini, and he's had a great week. And this is going to be a rewarding week for Andy. Hopefully, if he can. Here's the question: will Andy play Queens now? With the injury in the third set and everything, will he play either tomorrow or Tuesday? Will he play then? Because that's a dangerous thing to do after exhausting all his energy in this tournament. So what do you guys think? Will he play Queens or will he withdraw? That's my question to you. What do you guys think? Will he play Queens? I say withdraw. Glenda's saying that you're saying see Queens Wimbledon. Unfortunately, I won't be commentating Queens Halle, etc. because I'll be in Scotland for the next couple of weeks. But I'll hopefully be back for Wimbledon to commentate some more. So yeah. Margaret saying no, he won't play Queens. Dominic saying withdraw. Michael saying he will play Queens. The other Michael saying, so was Andy Murray injured? Yeah, he got broken in the first game of that third set and he went for medical timeout. And quite a few times he had to get treatment on that hip, stomach kind of area for mobility, for I'm not sure. And yeah, it was a pretty limp end to the match, but fair play to Matteo Berrettini for winning it. He took advantage there. And yeah, Neil saying, I think Murray knows his level is very good, so he can relax and not play at Queens. If he doesn't play at Queens, do you think he'll play at Eastbourne? That's my question, Neil. What do you think about that? That's another question. I don't think Andy is in the draw for Eastbourne. So would he play Eastbourne if he withdraws from Queens? Will he play Eastbourne to make sure he's on top fitness level before the Wimbledon Championships? What do you think? You don't think he'll play Queens, Max? Thank you for the kind words, guys. Have a good break, David. Gary saying sorry for your guy, David. Looks like Matteo will be a force on grass again in 2022. Yeah, he's looking to be back to his best. Still some rust in this week from Matteo Berrettini, but he does get the tournament won. A few 3-setters in there, but very impressive from Matteo on his return back from injury. Thanks, David. Enjoy my pizza. Peace out, David. Top coverage. Thanks. Congratulations, Berrettini. Yeah, what can you say? Berrettini, incredible week, and he'll be back as Spider-Man. Yep. I will be in the who knows? Spider-Man will be in a film at some point in the future. Was he in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? I haven't watched it yet, so I'll see then. Eastbourne, I would play, David. So you'd think you think Andy Murray would play Eastbourne? We'll have to see. I think it might be a wise thing to do to prepare for Wimbledon the best he can. Let's see. Andy's ranking. 47th in the world now, Andy. So he needs to. I think he does need to play Queens for his ranking. If he wants to be seeded, anyway, he needs to play Queens. Obviously, it's going to be tough with his. I'm not sure how they're going to evaluate how bad the injury is here, but hopefully he can be back within a couple days. Thanks, David. Thank you for everyone in the chat for supporting me during this week. It's been a tough couple tournaments. Stuttgart, the Hugenbush, whatever it's called, the other one, the one in the Netherlands. I'm glad to have covered so many matches, and yeah, Berrettini does get it done here, and I'm gonna have a look to see if there's any pictures of Berrettini with the trophy yet, or any quotes from Andy Murray. Let me see. There's no points at Queens, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, there's no points at Queens. That's interesting. So see Tennis TV. Yeah. The boss of the Boss Open, Matteo Berrettini. There he is. That's his victory face there. And fair play to him. It's been a good week here, streaming for you guys, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Hoping to be back in the next couple of weeks after my hiatus in Scotland, but hopefully I'll be back to cover some Wimbledon matches, and yeah, I'll see you then. So it's been a good week for Andy Murray, a good week for Berrettini, a good week for Van Rijthoven, and Andy Murray does lose. Berrettini does win 6-4, 5-7, 6-3 in the Stuttgart final.